Alright, y'all, let's get it started. Okay, now as we all know, the Logan Paul KSI fight is tomorrow, and you guys probably already have an idea of who I want to win, but I just thought that I would give you guys this video because I figured it would be fire to do. I'm in Illinois right now. I came to visit my grandma. She's not doing that well, so any prayers you have for me, that would be great. I'm trying to stay as positive vibes as I possibly can right now. Really, I'm acting a little bit because I'm not really this fucking happy. But anyways, okay. So yeah, KSI Logan Paul fight. I've been looking at a lot of different articles, and this is what I think is going to happen. First of all, did you know all of these people were fighting on the undercard? I don't know how accurate this is. Obviously, Deji, Jake Paul, JMX, Coach Richard, Momo. I don't know if all of these dudes are fighting, but A-Side Gibb, that would be hilarious. Scares fighting, that would be hilarious. I don't think Scares is fighting. That would be fucking hilarious. You guys can let me know. We're not even going to talk about those. We're just going to talk about Jake Paul, Deji, and KSI, and Logan Paul. Okay, first off, I think Deji's going to lose. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to lose. Jake Paul looks in crazy shape. Play that vid. What the fuck? Jake Paul looks in crazy shape. Deji not so much. I'ma fuck you. I don't really have a lot to say about this one. I'm not going to lie to you. If Deji wins, that would be dope, but I don't see it happening. I don't even think Deji really wanted to fight. It was just like, yo, Deji, you be in this fight, you make millions of dollars, you want to do it? And he was like, hell yeah, so he did it. You know what I mean? Same thing I would have did if I was him. So I don't think Deji really cares too much. And if he loses, I don't think anyone will be surprised. No offense, Deji. I think we all pretty much basically expect you to lose. Except for your super diehard fans, I think we all pretty much expect you to lose. No offense, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. Deji's a fucking beast. Anyways, okay. KSI Logan Paul fight. Now, KSI, he said that he wants to be a professional boxer.
Pretty much I want to squeeze out every little bit of relevancy from him and then move on to my bigger goal, which is to go pro and be a professional fighter. So right now, Logan Paul is just a stepping stone. And if my bro doesn't finish off Jake Paul, then I'll make sure I slap Jake Paul as well and then move on to my big goal, which is going pro.
He can't be a professional boxer if he loses this shit to Logan Paul. By the way, I got so close to meeting KSI. Side note, when they had that press conference, him and Logan Paul, that was in LA. That was at the FaZe party. I was at that party, but I had to leave to go to Brazil, so I literally just missed meeting KSI by like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. That's almost met my fan. And now I'm not even gonna get to meet him because I'm not busy. But anyways, okay. So anyways, KSI said he wants to be a professional boxer. If he loses this, he can't be a professional boxer. You can't say you want to be a professional boxer and then lose to a YouTuber, right? Logan Paul is bigger. He's taller. Anybody who follows boxing knows that those are advantages. There's no way around it. And another thing that Sensei, who was training KSI, FaZe Sensei, who's actually going to be in this fight, another thing he was telling me is that KSI had to get bigger, right? Logan Paul has been somewhat that same size his whole life. So when you're that same size your whole life, it's a little bit easier to move with the weight than it will be for KSI to move with the weight. Another thing that I found out was that Logan Paul bet $1 million on himself. Wow. I thought Logan Paul was coming in this more on a Conor McGregor standpoint. Like, yeah, I might lose, but I'm going to make a shit ton of money, so who gives a fuck? But him putting down $1 million on himself kind of makes me think that he thinks he might win this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just feels to me like KSI is taking this harder. You know what I'm saying? It feels to me like KSI wants to win this a little bit better. You guys can let me know what you think. This is what I think is going to happen. And I just want a lot of people to be aware that this is probably what's going to happen. I think that KSI is going to win the fight, but I don't think KSI is going to knock him out. I think it'll go to distance. And then at the end, they'll raise up KSI's hand and say he won. You know what I mean? Or they might end it on a TKO, KSI. Maybe. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be a knockout or a TKO. I think it's going to go to distance, and they're going to raise KSI's hand up at the end. This is why I think this is going to happen, right? At the beginning, KSI said he wanted to fight Jake Paul and Logan Paul. He didn't really give a fuck who, right? And then Logan Paul was like, oh, let's fight me. So it kind of seemed like KSI just wanted to fight one of them. He didn't really know which one he wanted to fight. Or maybe he kind of wanted to fight both. right? Then another thing that's interesting, Logan Paul let KSI take 100% of the ticket sales from this fight. He agreed to let KSI take 100% of the ticket sales for this fight if he gets 100% of the ticket sales in the next fight. As soon as I seen that, I was like, oh, then I don't even know why the fuck this nigga bet $1 million on him. Clearly, guys, if he let KSI have 100% of the ticket sales, clearly there's going to be another fight. I don't know if it's going to be KSI and Jake Paul in the next one, if he beats Logan Paul in this one, or it'll be Logan Paul again, but clearly I would be shocked if there wasn't 100% another fight. He doesn't just let him take all of the ticket sales, and then KSI brings up that he kind of wants to fight Jake Paul if Deji doesn't finish him off for no reason. Like, bro, there's clearly going to be another. There has to be another one. I was reading some articles. It said that they think the fight is going to happen before February. So there's going to be another fight. They're going to try and milk this. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even aware of that until today. They're going to try and milk this for 2 fights. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think Logan Paul really gives that much of a fuck about winning this one as long as he wins the next one. And even if he doesn't win the next one, it's like we milked y'all ass for 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to watch both. We all go watch both. They're milking our shit. It's not that we get this drama. We go watch it. This fighting is never been done on YouTube. We're watching it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. So for that reason, I think KSI is going to win tomorrow. I think he is. Either way, there's going to be another fight. I would be surprised if Logan Paul won tomorrow and knocked KSI out. That would blow my guy. I would be surprised if either one of them got a knockout. Seriously, I don't think a knockout is going to happen, but it would be dope. I'm all for it. I just feel like this is a little bit more. There's a little bit more behind the scenes shit happening than maybe we're aware of. Like that Deji Jake Paul incident where Jake Paul slapped him, I think that was staged. Either way, I'm going KSI. KSI is my favorite YouTuber of all time. KSI is the only YouTuber I'll ever say is better than me. I'm a super big, huge, the biggest KSI supporter.
Get off my dick! Whoa! Fuck on my dick.
But I fuck with Logan Paul a little bit too. We're not gonna sit here and act like Logan Paul is not a grinder. We're not gonna sit here and act like Logan Paul don't be grinding his ass off, you know what I'm saying, to make all of the money he's made. I mean, he shouldn't have done the Suicide Force shit. But I fuck with his work ethic, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a hard fucking worker, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act. Anybody who says Logan Paul is not a hard worker, bro, you hate him. You know what I'm saying? He's a hard worker. And for one man to another, I respect his work ethic. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited for the fight. I got KSI. Again, you can't say you're a boxer and lose. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be another fight. That'll be in America. I'll probably be at that one. So, yeah. And let's take a look at this pie chart. It was actually pretty close. It's a pretty close. A lot of people don't really know. There's only 5% draw. A lot of people, shit's close. Y'all can let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. Thank you guys for all the prayers and support for my grandma. And now I can pretend to stop being happy. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding, actually.